Hey, you beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys, it's going to be a quickie, and it's going to be a mashup again of the um, Love and Marriage franchise. We're going to do Potomac. Nope, we're not doing Potomac. Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we're doing Love and Marriage DC real quick because they didn't have a whole lot going on. So let's get going. If you are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe if you will. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it, y'all. All right, now y'all know I am usually honest with y'all on things that I can and things that I cannot. And I cannot with Tiffany because I just don't care. I just don't care enough for real. And it was a Tiffany heavy episode, which I knew it was going to be because this is the episode where they go to try to look for her dad or whatever. And yeah, I just didn't care enough of all of this stuff. But we'll touch on it real quick and then we're out of there. So Tiffany ends up speaking with her adoptive parents about the fact that she wants to find her father, and they were cool with it. They're like, okay, cool. And her father looked like El DeBarge a little bit. Like he looked like El DeBarge will look when he gets to that age. So he was an attractive little man. But yeah, and then her and Mel end up going. They go, they talk to some people. They end up finding out that, I mean, we already know she was the product of an interracial situation. We get it. Apparently, her mom had done a test with a guy, and when it came back that he was not the dad, that's when she kind of disappeared or whatever. So that's what left Tiffany not knowing who her biological father is. I could be wrong. I honestly don't care enough that I did not really pay a whole lot of attention to this whole situation, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what she found out, but I know they were just like, oh, okay, we're done here. They talked to one guy who was like, yeah, oh, yeah, I know her. She used to pretty much hang out with the black guys. And I'm like, no shit, she got a kid by a black guy. It was a bunch of nothing. We'll move on. All right, then let's just get to Wanda and her shenanigans and everything, you guys. And yes, of course, we have seen everything that's going on online with Wanda and Martell saying that she's done, and they have the petition for her to get kicked off the show. And I honestly feel like she should have been off the show. Like she brings nothing. I'm sorry. I feel like people are like, oh, she's TV gold. She does good TV. No, she is ignorant. This lady is very, very ridiculous. Like she can barely speak. I mean, the broken English, the ignorance, like everything that come out of her mouth is just ridiculous. And yeah, it's time for her to go. She should have been gone. I think she adds too much crap, and it's not interesting. Like she doesn't bring interesting drama. She just brings drama. So anyway, they go see this truck that she wants to do, this food truck. It's of course a mess. Like the truck doesn't even run. Marceau is like, are we giving her money or are we loaning her money? And of course Tisha's like, we're loaning her money. And Miss Wanda's, he's like, listen, if the truck don't start, we're not giving you the money. Like their whole banter, like everything with them is just phony to me. I'm sorry, it just is. All of this is phony baloney. And she's like, I didn't come to play with you, Marceau. I didn't come, you give me this money. You're not going to talk to somebody who's trying to get some money from like that. You're really not. That's one. Number two, why are they doing all this with this truck? Like, why would you not just get her a truck that's already ready, that's ready to go? Like, all of this is just stupid to me, you guys. I don't like just stupid stuff. And this is stupid. And the ending, we're just going to be done with this. Let's just finish this off. The ending with Marceau and them going to, I guess, taste her food or whatever. So all of Tisha's family is there. We have some guy, I can't remember his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about, who was a terrible actor. Marceau is not going to tell the truth. Marceau, it was just so stupid to me, guys. It was so stupid. You have her entire family surrounding Marceau about stuff he said, stuff he's doing. Let's see her back and all that. What? And then Marceau telling the women, well, there's only one way, you got to do the smell test. Talking about smelling his thing or whatever. How inappropriate is that? Like, all of this was just so dumb to me. It really was. Um, Trying to think of what else happened in that instant. Oh, the brother, Tisha's brother. We don't care. Why are they trying to do character development with her brother? I don't care about her brother and his girlfriend and his ex-wife and babies on the way. I don't care. But yeah, apparently he is in the midst of in the middle of a divorce, and he got some girl pregnant. She didn't want to tell nobody. He's running around telling everybody. Miss Wanda's not happy. Tisha's not happy. But who cares? Again, we don't care. So we have the character development of him. And again, everybody surrounding Marceau, Marceau being, just inappropriate. And he's kind of laughing, like he's not taking the whole thing seriously at all. We end off with the cousin, Kiki, coming and her sitting down, and it's about to go down. And I'm going to tell you, one thing I don't think is phony, and it's so weird how it's so weird because Kiki cannot be that good of an actress, but she gives. Like when she comes in and like next week when they go back and forth, her and Tisha, I feel like that's real. I feel like that's real. So I do feel like Huntsville is, I guess like any other reality show that is peppered in with real and phony, phony reality. But yeah, I feel like when Kiki joins, maybe next week will be better. I can't remember if we saw Destiny or anybody else. So I guess that's it for that. All right, let's move on to DC. All right, Love and Marriage Huntsville, DC. I am speaking strictly from memory and wasn't a whole lot memorable. I tell you what is memorable or what does stand out is the fact that I actually like the show a whole lot better the past two episodes without a whole lot of Monique. Isn't that crazy? Like, she's the one that kind of introduced the show, and she's supposed to be the big name and the draw for the show, but I like it better when she's gone. Like she brings nothing. She's ridiculous. Let's get her out the way anyway. They were still in Africa, then they came back, and Monique is pestering him and being annoying again. So yeah, you guys, I don't know if it's real or not, but I feel like maybe Monique is putting on for the cameras, like, okay, I'm used to reality and I know we got to give them something with every scene. But I feel like she is driving him crazy. Like, she's so annoying. All she does is nag, nag, nag. Like, she talks to him like crap. She's very ridiculous. And yeah, the show would be better without Monique. We don't need her. We don't need her at all. And it's too bad because I do like Chris. Chris is fine, I guess. I mean, I'm sure he has his flaws, but right now they're not showing. It's all about, ooh, excuse me, it's all about Monique looking a mess. So off of them, let's go to the fact that we were, I guess it picked up still at dinner or lunch or whatever with the ladies, and what is her name? I can't remember their names. God, what is that girl's name? Keisha? No, it's not Tiffany. Keisha. I can't remember her name. All right, hold on. Let me find out her name. Ashley, y'all. Why y'all ain't tell me her name was Ashley? So Ashley and Winter end up, I guess, making up, so to say. Like, Ashley was like, oh, I didn't, well, Winter said that she felt attacked. She felt like she was just kind of coming at her with her tone and everything. Ashley said, that's not how I meant it. So if that's how it came off, then I do apologize. And I'm like, bullshit, girl, please. You know what you were doing. But for the time being, they, they're fine. And then they talk about, what's her name? Erin? Arana, that's her name. She tells a little bit more about her story and the whole cheating thing or whatever, which I'm just like, I know this man did not want you to be talking about this. But, or am I skipping? She ends up in the episode, I'll just say that, because I think it was her and just Winter. And she's telling their business basically, but she keeps saying that she never caught him in it. She don't know a person, so to say. She can't say, okay, this is the person, but she was cheating in the DMs online. She said it never went any further than that. Whatever. It turns out that guy, her husband, just does not want her talking about their business, and like he's super pissed off about it, because they end up going to dinner or bowling or ping ponging or whatever with Ashley and Lil Quick, And yeah, I just don't like Lil Quick and Ashley. I just don't. I feel like they're a messy couple. They are, y'all know ridiculous is my favorite word, but they're a messy couple, and he's just as messy as she is. So, whatever. But they go to dinner with them. They're talking about how they don't really do it. She is not really into it. He's saying how she won't let him, do the thing or whatever. She's in the confessional saying, well, your tongue doesn't work like it did a long time ago. And I'm like, what? What is happening here? Why are we hearing this? Why do we care? And Lil Quick is like, oh, you guys don't do it? How many times do you do it? And I'm like, everybody is just out of bounds here. Okay? Who cares? We don't care how many times they do it. It's just, I'm trying to think if anything else happened. Oh, the son. It's so cute. I love the fact that they show him being independent. They showed him washing the, what's it, Arana's son that, is blind. They show him that he's washing, he's trying to be independent, he's doing things. The grandmother comes to him and she's like, "Can you set my phone up or whatever?" And he was doing it. Like I was just like, I gotta see this, but he was doing it. Then the mom comes in letting him know that I think the school is called Doors or something, and it teaches him how to be independent, but I feel like he has to live there or something, like it's a campus or something. And she was saying how she can't wait for him to leave. She said he's what, like 21 or older or whatever, and she still has to do a lot of things for him. And she can't wait for him to leave. And he's like, I can't wait to get out of here. So I felt a way in a way because I'm like, don't make him feel like a burden. But I guess they play like that, and that's fair. So if he said he didn't care about leaving and he's ready to go too, that's fair. As long as he didn't feel like, oh, she want to get rid of me because I'm a burden. No, she want to get rid of you because I guess you're 21 and she wants you out. Y'all, I don't care. My baby can be 221 and live with me. Period. um, but y'all, did y'all see how he looked like Albie Shore when he put on them sunglasses in the confessional? He was all dressed up, put on them sunglasses, and I'm like, little Albie Shore, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. But trying to think if anything else happened in this show. They had dinner, and I guess she has a daughter with someone else, but the daughter looks exactly like her. They have dinner, and she lets the father know that he doesn't want to be a DJ, and he lets him know too. I don't want to be a DJ. It's not what I want. That's what you want me to do. And the dad is just like, well, what do you want to do then? What you gonna do? What's your plan? What's plan B? What's plan? I don't the dad. I feel like that's the reason why he got issues with his kids. Like he's very set in his ways, and he's very kind of, I don't know. Like I feel like he's not emotional. He's very disconnected. He's just one of those type of men that just not. He's not very affectionate. You could just tell that everything is like his way or the highway, and yeah, I don't know, very dominant. But the oldest daughter end up saying, well, you know what, I feel good about the fact that he said something, and kudos to you for saying something. I think his name is one day name is Jason Jr., something like that. But she's like, good for him for saying something, because I don't know what I really want to do, because I feel like I'm doing what you guys expected me to do. And he's like, well, what do you want to do? I don't know, because I've been doing what you guys expected me to do. I haven't even really put any thought into what it is I want to do. And he's not very receptive to anything that's not, what he wants them to do. And then you have all the people there just kind of, the siblings, the brother and the father kind of going in on the son like, well, being a DJ, women love DJs, and who don't want a DJ? And I'm like, listen, sir, weed head son, you just happy that they not all over you, because what are you doing? Okay, why don't you go be a DJ? That's listen, your dad will be super happy if you go be a DJ. How about that? Um, then we have Lil Quick and Ashley. I'm trying to think of what happened with them. Oh, she goes to see the manager and says, oh, he overworks himself. Give me some time with my husband. Who cares? Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. Winter and Irana meet up, and the first thing Irana, am I saying her name right? I think so. Irana asks is, what's going on with you and Ashley? And she's like, that's a little messy. That's the first thing she's asking me. If she's trying to get to know me, why are you asking about Ashley? And I'm like, because it's a show and you guys got to give us something. But here's the thing with Winter. I don't dislike Winter. I don't like her. I'm just kind of indifferent with Winter because I do feel like she's very phony and she comes off very rehearsed. Everything comes out of her mouth kind of rehearsed a little bit. But I also like the way she carry herself and the fact that she don't let stuff really shake her. Like in the confessional, she was just like, "Listen, Ashley like to give it, but she can't take it. You got to be able to take it." And yeah, I just feel like I like her responses to Ashley. She didn't get all rough, rough. She never let him see you sweat, and I feel like that's what she did. I do feel like she came out the door being transparent. She has not, however, owned anything that she did in terms of just being kind of stupid for this man. And I'm like, girl, if you just say it, we've all done it. We've all been there, sis. Just say, yeah, we move fast. I was stupid for this man because we were doing it 6 times a day. So how could you not? And then here's my thing: how was y'all doing it 6 times a day? 6 times a day during the Rona when you said you it was a pandemic, still a pandemic. It was a pandemic, so I didn't go to his house, and no, he didn't come to my house. Well, how'd y'all meet up? How'd y'all get married if nobody was going to anybody's house? What'd y'all do? Y'all just dated and then suddenly got married? You brought him around your kids and everything? I don't know, but that's kind of it for that. Monique, again, they came back. They're unpacking. She starts in with him again. And I don't even know what it's for. Oh, she asked him, "Did you have an aha moment? Did you have an epiphany? Did anything come to you while we were in Africa?" He said no. And oh my God, then I guess it's over. And this, and I'm like, she is just looking for a moment, or she is just annoying as all get out. That's all I can say. Yeah, like I said, the last 2 episodes weren't trash. Like, I think it's because Monique was not there. So we'll see what happens next week. And yeah, that's it for the love and marriage. Y'all, can we talk real quick about the after show with Carlos King? Now listen, I I ain't never had nothing against Carlos King, not at all. But it was very. I probably won't watch that show again because he's just so extra. It's okay to be extra. I like extra, but I just feel like his voice is just always screaming, and he's just very, very, very extra. He should have really just kept it to him doing the reunions. Listen, I was happy with him doing the reunions. Okay, he's in it. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows the correct questions to ask and everything. But all this extra that he's doing, like he's very extra. And I think the screaming does it for me too. Like it's just like he's screaming at you for what is it, a half an hour, something like that. But yeah, that's it, you guys. If you are still here, you are the real MVP. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. And all my subbies and my regulars, hey guys. I will see you guys in the next video, which will be, I have to do, oh, we got Atlanta coming back tonight, right? And then tomorrow we'll have basketball wives and stuff. So yeah, you guys will be hearing from me. Thank you guys so much for being here, and smooches.